Hey, hola, ¿cómo estás? Buenos dias, all my beautiful ladies. How are you? Okay, today, high vibes from me. I have to bring the high vibes as well. I got this, y'all. I went to my favorite place yesterday, Tarjay, and I got me this amazing jumpsuit sweatsuit, a jumpsuit sweatsuit that is chic. I will show y'all as soon as somebody comes on. Hey, I see three people. Morning, morning. And Jernay, if you get on today, can people still order your earrings? I'm just these earrings right here. Let me tell you what I love about these earrings. Okay, talk about joy and happiness, right? What I love about these earrings are, to me, they got an 80s vibe. I call like an 80s vibe, and I just feel like my whole feel now, I don't went from the 70s to the 80s. I feel like the bob, I feel like the bob is very 80s. The sweatsuit is 80s. Look, y'all, wait. The dang cute shoes is 80s, the Timberland pink, but with the heel. I'll show you the sweatsuit. So I just love it. And so, sister, I got your message when you said, let Jernay know. I think, Monique, I think it was you that said you will buy three of them. So, Jernay, if you are watching, how can people buy now, even though you don't have a website? They can, I know you got pictures and stuff. Make a way. And if you don't have a website, Queen, when you come over, we're going to get you a website because we need to have a website. So, anyway, I just want to make sure I get that out. How y'all doing? Wait a second. I came down to bring my glasses, my red glasses, and I left them upstairs. Okay, that's okay. I'm gonna wear my, make sure I wear my red. So let's just go over. So yes, yeah. Oh, so my hair. Let me tell you what I did. So you know this was already in the bob, the short. So I actually cut the other side, the whole thing to match, and I did it myself, and I feel so good. I feel so big girl right now. Like I feel like New York big girl, all the way in the house, and I still got bangs. I just put them to the side. So yes, y'all, feeling really, really good. Today, I don't know what, I'm not feeling the weather. Well, first of all, this very warm. Very warm sweat. So remember I told you instead of fighting against the weather, to go with the weather. So I did that, and I bought this extremely warm sweatsuit. It is so dang cute. It is fashion forward. It has a little peek hole, like an opening in the back. Y'all, I just cannot. Let me show y'all now since I done got y'all started, and then we'll get started on this healthy feeling and all that good stuff. Okay, so this is it. So yeah, I'm getting tired. This is an extra small. So this is the sweatshirt. You see it already got style, right? And then this is the back. You see how the back is already open? Like how stylish is that? Oh my gosh. Wait, and then let me show you. See if I can, yes. Let's always do our little, oh yeah, you already see the shoes, but people before wanted to see how the bottom, let me see, I could slightly do that without falling. Y'all wanted to see what the bottom was looking like of the sweatpants, so you could see with the cute boots. Is that just too cute? And I'm just feeling this amethyst necklace, so it's just going with everything that I got. So this is the style. Yes, I see the little opening in the back. What? Is that chic? Like that is so dang chic. That is so chic to me. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's so chic because my style is chic. I would like to say that my style is chic. And y'all, tomorrow, ladies, is Friday the 13th, which thanks to Shelly sent me an article talking about that was the day of the goddess of Venus, the goddess of Oshun, the goddess Haru, of love, of beauty, but specific, not just Friday, which of course is Venus Day, but also, I think in Spanish, Friday is Viernes. Viernes. Like it's already telling you it's Venus Day. Um, but also, the 13th was really the day, the heavily ritual day. $35. We get to be girls, come together. Y'all, see Moss and me. I know everybody takes it internally, and I do too, but I take it in every other way. Like it's in everything. It's in all my beauty products now. It's in my bath products. We're gonna make a bath wash or a bath, like a bath. a bath, like, I don't know, I don't want to say a bubble bath, but a bath solution, like a sacred, sexy bath solution that I take every day. We're going to make masks for our face. I have decided that I'm going to tell you when we do the mask, which masks I believe are good for what time of year, but also what you're wanting to invoke. What do you want to feel like? So we're like there. We're going there, y'all. And it's going to be great because I think I should be sharing these secrets. I just feel I got the window, I got the door open, so I just feel so amazing. Today I'm doing a detox because for my sacred Sunday school course, every day we have a focus. Today we are detox, so that means all water, smoothies, herbal teas. That's all I'm doing today. One day today, and hopefully this will be the start of me doing this once a week as I used to do many, many years ago. This is like in the 90s when I first found the books by Queen Afua called Sacred Woman, and it changed my entire life. Like I got my whole life and more. And I really, really love that. So it's gonna be fun. $35 if you've always wanted to support. You're sitting here getting all this knowledge and wisdom. Take the class tomorrow. It's gonna be at 7 p.m. because 7 is the number of the spirit, and 7 is a great time to create a 7 p.m. We're gonna talk about that. Why 7 p.m. Especially when it comes to ritual work, especially when it comes to love ritual work. And my love ritual work is always self-love, and self-love, of course, let me see is magnetized to all the love that's out there. I feel so good today. I'm just feeling so healthy, and it's a good day. It's a great day. It's a good life. And it's so nice to be happy. Like that concept, and it took me a while because I thought it meant, when I kept hearing it, that concept of being happy now, and then manifestations will come because your manifestations are on a happy vibe. When you whatever you want it because you think the having of it is gonna make you feel good. Like this is true. Nobody will dispute that. You not really nobody asks, usually not ask consciously for something they don't want or something they don't think is gonna make them feel good. But people do bring to their lives things that don't make them feel good because vibrationally they're asking, their vibration is filled with angst, filled with anxiety, filled with desperation, filled with lack. And I get it now. I get it now. I get the idea of what you could see that you don't want so much is you're focusing in the wrong place. And to focus on the things. It's the smallest thing. A bath, a good, sexy, sensual, enlightening bath makes me extremely happy. This red lipstick from the Boss Lady from the Lip Bar makes me extremely happy. This kind of pinkish eyeshadow that I got from Femme Health. Femme Health from some, I don't know. I just know Nefertiti. Okay, this is not good. But anyway, her eyeshadow like just gives me life. My nails in this dark wine color is giving me life. This thing, like this jumpsuit, I went to Target yesterday because I have this thing that I do, been doing it all of my life, and it's when your money appears to be funny. The now moment is not looking that good. First of all, the now moment, you don't have to worry about it because you already manifested that. Putting any energy of worry or fear or asking questions that are not going to get you answers, that's going to get you solutions, is a waste of time. But what I notice is sometimes it's a flow issue. And so I always donate when I see, I feel like, oh, my money's funny. I go actually and take the money that's left and I spend a significant amount on it on something that makes me feel good, and immediately more comes. So I'm understanding so much, y'all. Listen, I love y'all, and I'm still searching. I'm still working on the building called me. I'm still putting the bricks together. I'm still demolishing what needs to go down. I'm still refurbishing the building. So what I speak for myself. So a sister wanted to tell me, which was great. She left a comment. I think it's on the video yesterday or the day before, about the sister buying her money in cash and how from a financial perspective, she broke down why it wasn't good. Now, I'm going to be honest, even after hearing it, I still would prefer to buy my car in cash. It ain't nothing to do with nothing. It's just a thing what I ain't got to think about that anymore. But she had another point of view from, like I said, a financial standpoint, and I think she left it in in the description box. So if you want to go look at that, so we could have all points of views, because she's right. And then she sent me a message or messenger. I did ask, does somebody else have a reason why? For me, it's a spiritual thing. It's a vibrational thing. It's an abundance thing. You know, I want to invest in my Bitcoins. I want to buy stock, but I also want to have my car paid for right now. Like, I don't care about none of the other things. And if that makes me feel good or made her feel good or makes you feel good, then that's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's how I look at now everything. Some people like it, some people don't. Some people didn't like me talking about relationships or men that sometimes will say, you got to look one way. And then I'm just trying to tell you, I'm just telling you from my experience, I've seen that. And I just don't want you to do nothing based on what somebody else is telling you, because most likely that same person is looking at the opposite of what he tells you you are. I just want you to be aware. So I never mean to offend. I'm telling my story. So I'm not even going to go over this because it's not, I'm going to keep telling. I wish people, I had women in my life that was older than me that would tell me stuff that I just didn't want to hear. I was just like, no, it's not. You're lying. Why are you saying that? You're negative, And then it was like, oh, maybe it's just some experience. And although we want to go to the highest vibe and we want to know, your life does not have to be like mine. Your life does not have to reflect mine at all. You are responsible for your vibratory frequency, and I'm responsible for mine. So always keep that in mind when you're watching my videos. What worked for me may not work for you. What I'm coming from, you may not be. Even the idea of all my past relationships. Like, I really did love them all. When I go back and look back, I had a great life. It was all wonderful. Like, no matter all the lessons was there, and they were blessings. They really were, because they got me here, and I'm in a wonderful place. Like, I just always think about Sleepy Artist, He was the one that suggested that I start a business. But I didn't really realize that that was already in my vibratory frequency. Because when I was a private contractor for the Oakland Unified School District, I was already owning my own business. So look at the title. I said, when I'm healthy, I feel my best. But the law of attraction would say, well, no, is it you felt your best and that's why you were attracted to the health? That is it an outside external thing that's making you feel better? Or did you get to a vibratory level where you can attract that which is you? And I believe now that I can think about it, I was at a vibratory level. Even to get the herbs to actually take them, there was some part. It don't have to be every part of you that's firing on all cylinders, y'all. It's got to be enough of a part that you can hold for a while that will gravitate to all the great things. I have always been an entrepreneur at heart before I met anybody. The fact that when I didn't like working for someone else showed me, and my family will agree that I definitely didn't, showed me that I was always an entrepreneur. You have so much already in you. And a lot of times when we go back to look at our lives, we go back to the badness and how do we learn a lesson from that? Instead of actually seeing that in everything, we were still rising to our highest. We look at what we manifested as all the stuff out of that was not good when it was so much good. It was like I was talking to my friend and, she was telling me about, a situation that she's in. And she was looking at somebody in her life from the things that were just happening now that he wasn't doing. But once I helped her, we both, in a sense, got it together. I helped her say, but wait a second, I've seen him do so much. He a damn good brother. Matter of fact, some of the stuff he gave you, I benefited from. So I had to kind of be real and say, tell him how good he is. Tell him how great he is. Tell him what he is doing that is so amazing. And she did, and he told her things he never told her in years. He told her things that she never heard from him before. Sometimes we have to go to people and really see even our past relationships, our past this. I love it. I was listening to the law of attraction today. And one of the women were asking about this idea of law of attraction. Don't believe you should be going back to figure out where you got hurt and when it happened, because she believes, and I do too, because I've been through it when I was doing, for me, I'm not talking about Sacred Woman that Queen Afua did a bad program. The program is excellent and beautiful. I'm talking about Sacred Woman as I did it for 20 years almost. that what I realized is going back and hashing all that kept that vibratory frequency alive. And it didn't, I thought that just by acknowledging it and doing the work around it, that I would heal it and then vibrate at another level and attract something different. But I kept doing the work and kept attracting the same thing. Because I was, by doing the work of broken wrong, some place you got to go back to, I was keeping that vibratory frequency in my frequency. So some people want to go back to past lives, right? And so the woman said, well, no, don't you think going back to your past life can help you with today? And she said, well, you don't even know when you think you're going back to your past life, if it's still the vibration of this life right here. So a woman will say, well, I was molested in this life. She knows that. And I went to past life regression and realized that I was molested in all my other lives. And she said, I like Abraham says, well, how do you know that the vibration that's really dominant in your frequency is not the vibration that happened now? You don't even really know if you're going back there. And then what is that going to do? So now you found out you were molested in all your lives. How does that move you forward? And I don't know. That just made so much sense to me. How knowing that would move you forward? Unless you go with a frequency, I don't know. And if you found that out, then your frequency is at that level. You should always, your vibration is eternal. So if you're vibrating whatever you're vibrating now, then when you go back to your past lives, if you're vibrating at a high frequency, you should only go back to past lives that reveal the same high frequency. You can't get away from keeping your frequency high. So I don't do that going back thing no more. I did it for 20 years. So I think that I've tested, tried and true. But it's interesting. Everybody that I know that went through the program in that way, that we might have misinterpreted it, of going back to move forward in a sense of going back to the stuff that hurt us, all of them, they're not popping high either. They're not like all fixed up and they in great relationships now. And these are some of the people that are the priestesses of it. We all were. I know personally some, and I know some of you are watching me. We're not no further, not from that ideology. I'm just saying of the going back than we ever were before. Whether you do it through that program, whether you do it through your therapist. Now, if you go to your therapist and just talking makes you feel better, then you ahead of the game. You ahead of the game. But if you're going and you're still regurgitating that same old, how could you, and knowing, I know women that went to therapists. I knew one sister particularly, a regular therapist, and her relationships were absolutely horrible. So 20 years on somebody's couch because you're still holding on to the same vibratory frequency. I don't think we need to ever talk about anything that happened unless we say, God dang it, that was a great thing because it brought me to where I am today. By understanding your vibrational frequency, you can change the past. So when I really say, oh my God, like this food is making me feel so good, well, I must have had a little feel so good in order to attract the herbs to make me do the detox. And I am in vibratory alliance with that, which is me. You're whole and complete. And if you come from anything less than that, then you're going to keep seeing a lot less than whole and complete. I particularly don't want to go there. I'm being very careful about all my conversations, but particularly the conversations with myself. Why don't you come into this Friday class tomorrow? Because we're having fun. We're doing things that girls do. We're going to play hair and makeup. That's just a metaphor. It's time to have fun and to be loved. That's what I said. Like when my conversation I say about the hair was real. What is the difference between what I got now and a weave? As a matter of fact, the weave might actually be better because my hair underneath will be protected, braided up, and don't have to be out, so it's going to be protected. What is the difference between, I remember sleepy artist, it's okay. He used to only like natural hair, but he considered extensions natural hair. See, you see how everybody blurs the line? So why do we allow somebody else to tell us where that is? Somebody said to me, well, you know what, though? Hair has energy. I know your antennas to jaw, your hair has energy. So a lot of people with those antennas to jaw, some of them are not good people. So who cares if the hair has energy if the people that wearing the hair ain't good? I know sisters from the community that have done so many other sisters wrong and they got dreadlocks down to their ankles. So what's the purpose of the hair having energy See, it still always tells you that no external thing, not your hair, can either make you be more spiritual or make you be less spiritual. That's how I knew. But wait a second, the sister with the locks, me and Goddess was talking about people she went into business with. They supposed to be conscious, this and that. Robbed or blind. So if it's about hair and vibratory, no, you are the vibratory frequency. You keep seeing a solid body, but you are pure vibration. And that pure vibration is what's connected to the ethers. And that is where your power comes from. That's why when I figured that out, I was like, well, if that's true and here has energy, okay, what does that mean? Here is spiritual. Okay, but I know people with the spiritual here, but they ain't spiritual at all. I know people without the spiritual here that actually wouldn't do nobody wrong. So do you think we're putting too much on it in general? I'm just trying to take myself to a higher place here because I'm 52, so now I done seen some things, and I got to stop regurgitating the same thing that I was regurgitating, that I was giving out there. It's not true. You know, my girl Renee wanted me to tell you that those women, those here, they give to the gods. They're putting them on the altar. So it's just I just people talk about vibe. Your hair has frequency. That man got frequency. You still with his ass and he ain't no good. That your sister friend got frequency and you with her ass and she ain't no good. We are not going. We're rising. Yes, we are. We are rising, and my conversation is rising, and how I feel is rising. So I'm even know enough to know that the food couldn't have did nothing if I didn't open myself up to allow the food to come to me. I am so glad I'm not living in that doctrine or prison of it's rules and regulations. People make rules. Vibration is free. And all I'm reaching for every day is a free vibration. So if buying my car out and out make me feel better, I can't say that means, first of all, I could afford it. She talked about how wealthy people do. Well, I was reading a book with The Million Next Door, and they say most of wealthy people own their cars, whether it was a late model car, some of them bought it, they did buy it out now. So, I mean, you could go one way, you can go another, whatever floats your boat. If buying your car makes you feel amazing, believe it or not, that amazing feeling is going to take you to more amazing experiences. If having a note doesn't, I mean, I have to reconcile that I'm so thankful for my car. I'm so thankful that I can afford the note. Like, that's how I got to change that vibrational frequency. So all of it is good, whether you buy out and out or whether you buy it a little bit over time. It's really all good. But I don't know. When people tell me stuff, that I just celebrate them. We black women are doing all kinds of stuff, and we not talking about that, but a black woman buying her own car, even from a financial perspective, it's still, that's wrong. Wow. When do we win? When do we win? She's smart, but she has a weave. Wow. When do we win? When do we just say she won? She won. You won. We won. You should be happy. They say, be happy for the rich. Excel in those that are succeeding and making it, or at least for those that are attracted. It's funny, everybody in the circle was attracted to that. Because in our mind, when we heard it, we thought abundance. Most of us don't have 40, 50,000. I'm not saying she bought a car that expensive. You can buy a car for 20. Most don't, a lot of folks, not most, don't have the 20 G's put around. That's why you down there, trying to get it on time. I was a kid. We used to do something very popular in New York at the time, and I can show you can still do it in department stores, but it was called layaway. Do you think that if we had the money, we would actually buy it? Every black folks and everybody else love instant gratification. Do you think we would have not bought that item? A layaway was like, I can't wait till I get that extra money. I don't want that feeling. I want to be like, bam, 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 bam. Like, I love paying in cash. I actually don't even, the credit cards, thank you for showing that the credit card owners for believing that I'm abundant enough to pay. But in reality, I always feel good when I hit that debit card. When I put that debit card down, that feels so much better. So it's all vibration and how good you feel, and that's all I could say. That's what I could say about everything. Hey Emma, hey Lakeisha, hey, it looks good on you. Hey Shanika, thank you. That's right, you were on my Afrocentric Home Decor and Style chat. You see how I put it together? Thank you. Hey Selby, buenos dias. Hey Goonies girl. Hey, you got the jumpsuit? Yes, Tamu, I did. Hey Nicole, good morning. Hey Bijou, got pink? Yes. Bonjour Bijou. Hey. Beverly, good morning. Oh, Karen says, "Oh, that's cute. Thank you." Leopard says, "Good morning, Lisa. Yes, loving the entire look. Sweatsuit is fab. Thank you, Bijou. Yes, says Lisa. Yes, Emma says, yes, Lisa. Yes, you pulled that look together. Thank you, Shanika. Bijou, warming up. Take that winter weather. Yes, Karen again is letting you know I have a Patreon. Y'all can donate to my Patreon. You can go to my PayPal. You can go to my Cash App. You have ways. Thank you, Karen. I love you. Cute outfit, says Bev. Marilyn says, good morning, Lisa, and everyone in the chat. Good morning. Good morning, beautiful. Hey, Monique, hope you're feeling good. Queen says, good morning, Queen. Ooh, yes, you got that jumpsuit looking cute. Thank you, darling. Welcome, everyone. Hit the thumbs up. Thank you, Karen. Button on your way in or out. Lisa, greatly appreciate you all. I really do. Thank you, darling. Love you, Karen. Hey, Sheila, saying good morning to Marilyn. Yada da. Good, good, good. The true goddess, peace and blessings. Thank you, peace and blessings to you. Karen says, that's right, Lisa. I only go forward and think positive. If the shift turns on, realign my thoughts and get my butt back on track. Absolutely. Salam to you, DJ Queen. Hey, Denise. Karen says, come on, Lisa, don't start preaching. You know it, right? I also like paying cash for the same reason. It's just a good feeling. Vibration is free. Yes, Monique. Sheila said, Lisa, I understand where you're coming from. To purchase a car cash is the best feeling. Done it once. Go ahead, girl. Drove away feeling like a queen I am. Yes, it's a great feeling. Hi, in theory, is how you doing with them beautiful, loving hearts? Thank you. Lakeisha says, when is the last day to join the class for tomorrow? Tomorrow. You can still join tomorrow. You can join up to the time, and it starts at 7 p.m. So you got the whole day tomorrow to still join. Thank you for asking. Great question. Monique says, thank you. Yes, I've been getting amazing sleep lately, and I'm feeling awesome. That sleep is everything. Hey, Lisa and everyone. Hey, Yapa. Okay, thank you. Thank you. You're welcome, darling. Frequency is everything. Like, y'all, what did I do? So I remember, like I said, I had some food that I don't know if the frequency was that high because I felt very gassy. It was when I went out. I had this food, raw food. And so I took some of the food home because I couldn't eat it all there. Plus, I felt sleepy and gassy. So I took the food home. So I went to throw the food away that I took home. So I did it on Monday. I had the food on Monday. So on Wednesday, yesterday, I remember that I threw all of it away except for there was an avocado stuffed with like some raw cheese. And why last night did I eat it with my salad? I was jacked the whole night. It's like, do you need to confirm that this is not working for you? So yeah, I was jacked. Like I was up for a while. My stomach was churning. I felt all jacked up. And what I did, so just a remedy, I took, and y'all already know this, but don't forget to do it. I took some water and put some lemon juice in it, and it just cleared me up. Because remember, what you're feeling when you feel that indigestion, upset stomach, is your liver. Your liver needs and your kidneys need to be activated in order to do the work that it does. And that lemon really does it. And I went to sleep and felt great. So it's all good. Drink water and detox the next day. But vibratory frequency is everything. Queen of Fu, a brilliant woman, she said, don't cook when you're upset. Don't cook when you're sad. Don't make food, don't prepare food when you're in a certain vibe, when you're feeling desperate, when you're feeling a low self-esteem, when you're not having a confidence in yourself. It's like vibratory frequency is everything. It's so deep for me. Like I said, I was yesterday, whether I was dreaming or daydreaming, I was thinking about how making my own food and like going back to when I go out during the day or go out for a long time or go to events, having flax crackers that I make and making my own dips. I used to do all of that. I drive. So, you got a little cooler, you put your stuff in the cooler, you good for the day. And it's not that, because one can say, well, where was your vibratory frequency? Well, my vibratory frequency told me not to even go to the event. So I didn't listen, but it was okay because it lets me know that frequency is real. And sometimes people are feeling away. The sister that talked about the empath thing, and that is the thing. So you're right. Sometimes you're a little more sensitive, so you feel everything. I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing. I think that the only reason why it continues to feel bad and you continue to go in situations where you're feeling everything and then you feel so bad afterwards is that you're not looking at it as a place of now I can focus on. So me going out to a place that the food didn't agree with me was, I remember saying prior to that, I love my own food better. Like this is before I ate the food or any other food. But it brings me back to my teacher, Carmelita Taylor. She was so good at making raw foods. I get it now that we would go to places and we would spend lots of money because, like I said, for some reason you go raw food places, they're so expensive. And she would always say, my food is better. I can make that. And she would go home and make it and be like, try this and be better than I had it at the place. She always knew her food was better, that her energy was better. And my food is the best. And isn't that wonderful to think that? But my food is the best for me. I don't really get excited now. I've been doing raw food for so long. Remember, I took a break that I don't really get excited going out to raw foods. My food is dope. I was watching this chef, was this white guy. I mean, it's the thing. You go on raw foods, you're going to have white folks. They got it all on YouTube. But I got some great recipes that I'm going to switch up a bit. So another thing, too, is my family, every year they ask me, what do I want for Christmas? Because my family celebrates Christmas, and I take part in it, and it's a beautiful thing, as far as like gifts. And so last year I said the Vitamix because I gave my sister my Vitamix, and when I was married, I was sharing with the Sleepy Artist. So now I got the Vitamix, I got the food processor. I asked them for the dehydrator, I had the dehydrator, but I gave it away when I got married, and because I was sharing the dehydrator he had. So anyway, and I also asked for a juicer, and so I'm sure I'm gonna get both. So I'm excited. Like those things excite me. Like I'm gonna really be prepared. I love making raw foods. I haven't loved making it so long. I'm so here for the creativity of it. It is so creative and it's so fun. And another thing too though, y'all, and this is why I'm gonna tell you, come into this course tomorrow. I'm not gonna lie, and anybody else, y'all might agree, y'all women, I love looking beautiful, period. I love walking down the street and glowing. I love looking in the mirror when I go in the dressing room and try on clothes and my skin is popping. I love the way my face is changing. I love that my skin, if you touch any part of it, you be like, girl, that's baby soft. I love how I sleep at night. I love that I feel no pain, no upset, no nothing. I realize good health. I'm going to say something because I think this is what good health feel like. I feel normal. Good health actually is normal. Feeling no pain or no discomfort or no this or no that is normal. Having the ailments is not. I don't have nothing to sell raw foods, although I'm going to be doing consultations with folks and I'm going to be doing all of that again. And I don't know if for everybody it has to be raw to get this feeling. I'm going to say that. I can't say. I'm not promoting raw or anything else. I'm saying definitely for me, it's the most incredible, wonderful feeling because you know why? My emotions are so good. I see nothing. Contrast is good. It helps me to focus and to ask in a different way. So it's like if that's what it could do, if feeling good in your body, and I think what it is that your body is operating. A lot of times when our body is not in full operation, we can't, how are you going to feel good? How are you going to have a good thought? How are you going to put out good vibrations? You're not feeling well. When we talked about the idea of hungry, right, and angry, hangry, right? It's understandable. You ain't feeling good. You ain't feeling good. Like I get it now. So when your body is doing what it does, it's like, oh, I don't have to think about that. And I'm free to allow and to gain concepts. I love it, y'all. I do. I love the raw. And I thought about traveling today and how to do raw, how I was going to pack my suitcases. I'm not traveling yet, but, of course I am somewhere, somehow, some way, soon, I don't know where. I didn't fussing about it. But I'm going to think about how to carry my food like I used to. And when I get to the country, what I could prepare and what small little things I could do. And I love it. Like, I love it. And today we're going to go a little fasting. We're going to do the detoxing with the liquids. Just one day. I'm not extreme. I've done all of it. I've done dry fasting, water fasting, liquids for 60 days. I've done it all. So I know intermittent, which I still like. I am doing better when I stop eating my last meal 4 hours before going to bed. I get all my 8 hours of sleep and wake up wonderfully. I could not sleep before I did raw. That's why my bags was always so thick. I realized, and I was not. I would tell people I can't sleep. It wasn't. I thought it was my bed. It was not my bed. It was what I was eating, and most of what was eating me. Because that's another thing. I don't worry. I meditate. I visualize. I pray. I don't worry. I see the goodness, and I just laugh at life, and I stay in that vibrational frequency of goodness. So, ladies, if you're feeling it, let it rub off on you too as well. Feel free to donate to my PayPal. Will be in the description box. My Cash App in the description box. If you are being fed, I mean, these are all our classes. And like I said, enjoy them because in January we're doing a whole lot of different stuff. So I won't be on as long, but because I'm getting out in the world, y'all. All right, y'all, I got to go to Dollar Tree because I got to get some paper towels and some other stuff because the girl got to clean her house. It is house cleaning day because I need the vibe to be all the way up. Plus, I know I am in the midst of manifesting, and to detox is to detox all and everything around you. So nothing but love, nothing but good vibrations. Keep it high, y'all. Keep it high. You're doing very, very well. Hey, yes. Okay. Yapa, hey to you. Lakeisha, okay, thank you. You're welcome. Farrah says, thank you, Lisa, for mentioning about Abraham Hicks in the previous video. That day I listened to her all day on YouTube. My vibe is so high. I'm ready for this Costa Rica trip now. Go ahead, Farrah and Love. I know that's right. Thank you again, Karen, for putting that up. Tony says, yes, sis, you are right. High vibrating foods are the best. Vibing high. Yes. Sheila says, Lisa, thank you for a tip on lemon and water for stomach issues. Really, it works. Every time I eat cheesecake, I experience issues. Oh, for sure, for sure. Farrah says, you inspired me to start eating more raw foods than cook, and I'm working towards drinking a gallon of water a day. I'm feeling amazing. Yes, and only if you need it. Because sometimes, I know I used to do the gallon of water a day. You might not need a gallon a day. You might need a half a gallon a day. You know what I'm saying? I say if most of us could get the 8 cups of water, and at the same time, 8 ounces, which is 64 ounces of water, they right. Like, that's a lot of water. Like, you going to see yourself be right. Sometimes the gallon a day is a little extreme. Like, I did it because I was extreme, but I don't want to live that way anymore. It's not always necessary. Don't force yourself. You might do well at a half a gallon. Just so you know, just so everybody knows, you just might do well at a half a gallon. But of course, like, right, listen to your own spirit. It will tell you. Hi, Amaria, the lioness. Hey, girl, blessings to you. DJ says, I definitely would rather eat at home versus eating out. My daughter is a chef. She is vegan. I love her recipes. However, I'm not there yet. I still eat poultry, and I'm a vegetarian. Go for it. Tebow says, great rise to everyone in this live. Great rising. Tymal Ion says, that is so true. My food is horrible if I'm upset. That's me too. And we do take out if that vibe is not there, or my man put on some high vibe music and we get busy. It helps. Yes, I love that. Yes. DJ says, could you talk a little bit about this last full moon of the year, December 12th? Sure. You know what? I'll do those in courses, DJ. But Keisha says, hey, Keisha. Farrah says, as a massage therapist, I try to explain to my family, friends, and clients that your body is the only aspect of our humanness that fully in this reality. So it tells you the truth. So listen to it. Ashe. Karen, I want to really thank you. Karen is letting you know my Patreon, my PayPal, my Cash App. She's like, hey, y'all, give. Thank you. I appreciate that. Our guts are our first mind. Absolutely. Karen says, I live your Lisa. I love you, Lisa. And thank you, everyone, for joining the chat. Give a thumbs up on your way out. Please give a thumbs up. 57 people, 21 thumbs up. I think you might forgot to do it, so please do. Tony says, I'm going to eat healthy. I can't go raw, but now, okay. Eating raw and drinking raw vegetables give me gas. Thanks for sharing how living a healthy life is attainable. Love you. Okay, if you drink a lot of water, you need to watch your electrolytes. Yeah, because you could drown yourself. You could actually deplete the electrolytes. You could demineralize yourself, because I did that. So I don't know if you need a gallon. I drink this, which is 40 ounces. If I did 2 of these, that'd be good. But I don't think I always need to. But I know when I need more water. But I'm also drinking smoothies, which is also having water in it from the plants. That's why if you ate more raw, you wouldn't have to drink a gallon a day if you ate raw, because raw is going to provide that. And something somebody else said, so many of y'all, when you say when you eat raw vegetables, you get gas, it's because of the meat. It's the meat that's jacking up your system. So your body can't even digest what's natural. You don't think that's odd because a lot of you have that, that's fine. And I'm going to send, if you join one of my courses, there's a video that I include in the course so you can get more information. But I got to say that that's when you know you're off. When the food that is uncooked gives you gas, it is because of your diet was probably a heavy meat diet over years. And it has actually messed up your digestive system, but it can be repaired again. So the best thing for that is to lessen the load of the meat. Start detoxifying from the meat. Detox in general, whether it's an herbal detox with the brown water detox or another one you like. But your body needs a detoxing. Anytime you have the allergies, your body needs a detoxing. When you can't smell flowers and flowers are good for you, then you got to say, well, something's off. That's when you start thinking, oh, what an evil system, where fruits and vegetables and greens rather get me sick, but meat doesn't. It's not that the meat is making you feel better. It's that the meat is jacked up your digestive system. So I'm going to say lessen the load. And the poultry thing, you said you're a vegetarian. Well, no, you're not actually a vegetarian if you eat poultry, and it's okay. It's okay. I'm just saying, if you eat poultry, you're not a vegetarian. Because it's not, just give it the time. So, and it's okay. Just know that you're eating meat, and that's okay if that works for you. I'm not saying everybody. I say black folks, try it for a while. Try not to eat meat or at least lessen the load. So you already did that, DJ. You already did that. You are now just eating chicken. But chicken is a very, just check it out. There's a lot on it that's, this society, they don't really care about your health, so they care about profit. So chicken is probably one of the most kind of devitalized foods. At the same time, let me say this. If you high vibing, you can forget all that. But I always say your vibration meets the food. So it's the vibration to get high first. That's why there's the spiritual work to be done. You have to, like I said, y'all going to be out there trying to piece things together from these videos, or you're going to get in somebody's class and learn how to eat properly for you, how to get your vibe up so you're not vibrating on the level of the poultry or the level of the beef. I don't know. I don't want to accept any kind of illness. And so yeah, that's all I'm going to say on that. But, y'all will figure it out. Yeah. Yeah, it's that why, because are you eating meat, Miss Frenchie Twist? Latanza Lisa, you are in good health, so you may not need a gallon of water a day. However, most people are severely dehydrated and need a gallon of water until their health improves. You know what? I'm still going to say, I'm not going to give that advice, but I hear you, and I'll tell you why. I'm doing my best not to eat meat. I definitely have cut. Yeah, I can feel that, DJ, and you're doing great. I heard you. When you said poultry, that made me think you're letting go of a lot of the other meats, and that's always good. I'm saying if you're not in a good state, yes, of course, you got to drink more water. Do you need to try every day? See, anything you do like that, it sounds like that might be a hassle, that you're not going to last at it, because it's like going from 0 to 90 in a second. You got to still build. I would rather you more get some good nutrition in your body, like a green juice or a green smoothie, where you're actually getting minerals. I'm just telling you, because I did this for a long time. I ain't healthy overnight. I didn't just wake up and got healthy. I had to go through trial and error to figure this out. And I'm just going to still stand behind that if you drinking a gallon of water a day and you feel like you need it, I'm going to ask you what else you eating. Because if you're eating the right foods, you won't need a gallon of water a day. So why don't you just eat better foods? Why don't you just eat green foods, or eat foods with lots of chlorophyll, or eat foods with water, so you're not artificially, in a sense, drowning yourself with the water when you could get the nutrients and the water together. And then what water are you drinking? Reverse osmosis, which takes out the minerals? Or are you drinking some good alkaline water? I mean, it's a whole thing. So I can't give that advice for everybody because I don't know what a person's situation is. I know for me it was a bit much. For a time to go on a water fast, that's one thing. But I'm not gonna give that advice. So and when people always say like you're healthy or somebody say, well, you're small, so when you well, do you but I'm doing something to be small. Like I could be just like the size of everybody else that's in my community. It's not like I wake up just like this. Like I be putting in I don't want to say the work. I be putting in the joy, cause I like it. It's fun. I've been around the world and no, like I really tell, like I was laughing. I was saying to my girl, I'm gonna stop putting myself down. Like I'm a G in this game. I done been there, done that. I've been doing this since before 91. Always, so I was in it to win it. So I think I might know something. But all I'm saying is whether or not you do it, I'm telling you that I would focus on getting the nutrients of the greens. So ladies that get the gas when you actually eat the whole foods, maybe do juicing. And but don't focus on the fruit. Focus on the greens and maybe get into the liquid. But and then of course, drink water. If you take 8 ounces of juice, which you probably won't at first, then you better drink 8 ounces of water. Water is essential. Water makes me feel better too. Don't get me wrong. But you're gonna know. So play with it. If you want to go for the gallon or play with it, you might be like, oh, you know what, half a gallon, I'm feeling good, I'm feeling up. It's a dosage, so anytime you recommend something to somebody, it's still a dosage, so you got to be careful. So I'm saying play with it and see what works for you. But intuitively, I'm getting that you might not need a gallon a day. You're going to be peeing a lot. It does affect your life. There's a time when for me, sometimes I'll drink so much water that as soon as I drink it, as I'm drinking it, I'm peeing. In a sense, it's the same. That means I got enough. Don't you think that if you got a cup and the cup at some point is going to get full, and you pouring water, once the water starts overflowing, do you still keep pouring the water? Think of it that way. Or do you say, oh my God, my everything's getting wet. Wait a second, it's full. That's when I know when I drink that much water that I go to the bathroom and got to pee again and again and again and again and again. Okay, wait a second, I got enough liquids. Because sometimes all water is not liquids, all liquids is not water. You can do liquids that's still not water, but they are. At some point, like it's true, sometimes I could drink this and literally pee it right out. At the same time I'm drinking it. I got enough water. You gotta know when the tank is full now. Same thing with the tank thing. What happens when you put the gas in the tank and it's full? The gas pours right back out. You done wasted your dang money, and it don't make sense. So if you don't know when your tank is full, then yeah, know when your tank is full. That's my only analogy, but I appreciate it what you're saying, darling. Thanks, sis. Got to give up that meat. My body is telling me we got to do something new. Laugh out loud. This gas ain't no joke. Thanks again. Yes, you still have to watch it. That's what you do. Thank you, Karen. Karen's like, and y'all can donate. I needed to hear this, sis. Thank you, African community. So, yeah, just reevaluate yourself. A lot of us, I know it. We don't want to give up. We rather do those quick fixes. Let me drink some chlorophyll and water, but let me still eat this stuff that I know is devitalizing. Let me go extreme over here. I love it when y'all do the master cleanse, which to me, a maple syrup every day don't sound like a good idea. Do the master cleanse and you do the whole thing, then you're going to go right back to the same lifestyle because it really was just a fast and that was it. So I'm saying, like, check you out and say, what am I really, maybe I can make a full lifestyle change. More water is good. More water, I'm telling you, most of us are not drinking 64 ounces a day. In the wintertime, we're drinking less. I want everybody to get 8 cups of 8-ounce glasses of water a day and tell me when you realize that it's more water than you normally drink and you feel a lot better. If you want to add 10 cups, go for it. 12 cups, go for it. One day I actually realized, when I realized that 8 ounces 8 cups a day, meaning 8 ounces at 8 cups a day, is 64 ounces. I thought, well, see, wait, this whole thing is a lot to me. I ain't there yet. So let's get to 64. Let's get to 64. Let me see us do that, and I think we'll do better. 67 people, 33 thumbs up. I appreciate it. Okay, y'all. Love y'all. Wow. Hey, bro, Boss G. Oh, you Boss G now? How you doing? Miss Francis and Lisa, what lip rouge are you wearing? Is it No, Chanel. No, it's a black-owned vegan company. It's called Boss, Bawse. I'm gonna leave that in the description box. I gotta do that description box. Boss Lady, and it's by a black-owned company called The Lip Bar, BAR.com, thelipbar.com. Okay. Hey, Washi. Okay, you feeling good. All right, y'all. I did a water fast, lost 21 pounds. I'm thinking of cutting out meat, but keep fish, just not every day. More fruit. Yeah, yeah, that's a great, I love to start. That's a great place to start. I wean on and in, yes. Maya G, yeah, okay. You're doing good. If y'all really want some advice, come into the classes. We're going to be doing all that next year. Like really what works for you and gradually getting yourself into it. I did all of it, y'all. I did it all. Right? They're coming to me out, did that. Did you? Yep. Did that. Oh, did that for days. Oh, did that one till I, yep, did that one too. Balance. It's just balance. So yes. Oops, wean more water, fruits, and yes. All right, Queens. I love you. I hope to see you in tomorrow's beauty shop, beauty course, workshop. It really is. We're going to be making some beautiful stuff. And it's going to be fun. It's an hour and a half from 7 to 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Join, and my assistant will make us a group, and you will be in it. It's on Facebook. If you don't want to do Facebook, or you're not on Facebook, no worries. After it's over, you'll be able to buy the program, and the link will be included. Also, I have not seen a donation in a while, so I feel like I'm coming on every day. So if you feel it in your heart to give, y'all. Y'all, tithing really works. It's not, I do it every day. That's all I do. Like, it really works, y'all. It's really, you go, tithe, it works. Okay, y'all. I love you, ladies. Have a beautiful, okay, good. Oh, okay, Boss G. Oh, you 56? I didn't know that. I'm 56, and I know my energy is just as strong as it was when I was in my 30s. Well, what are you doing, brother? We would love to know. And what kind of energy you talking about? All right, now. I love you all. We are going to go, but that's good because that melanin attracts. That melanin attracts. Okay, y'all. I'll see you all in the next video. Have a beautiful, blessed day.